Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have another 2v2 Iron Man, and it is $100 per team, so the winning team will win $100 and the losing team will lose $100. Also, if you want to go ahead and check out the Coliseum, that's where this Iron Man was hosted, and a whole bunch of other money matches, you can go ahead and check that out. And with that being said, let's just go ahead and hop right in. So, we are going to see Roberto Alt versus YuGiToad XD, and we're going to see Roberto win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, decide to go first, 41 versus 40, opening hands. We have white, nib, tiding, quick launch, and talents, so this is pretty good. And then they're going to go ahead and have GG, Desires, Kieran, Phantasme, and Ash, so they do have a few going second cards here. So they're going to start out their turn by activating quick launch, and then they're going to chain Ash Blossom to that. A little bit risky, a little bit risky. Playing into something like a Gamma there would have been pretty good. But they're going to go ahead and talents, draw into Seyfried and Gamma. We see that they do play it. So they're going to normal summon out Seyfried, set tiding, and pass. So let's go over why they did this. So if they go ahead and they Seyfried effect, get rid of itself, then they don't have anything. Well, I mean, they have something decent, but it's just going to be like a seal if they get rid of itself. And then also spend the white dragon in hand. And then also be playing in more hand traps, and also playing in something like Phantasme. This also is 2 interruptions also, because you're going to be bouncing this back, and then Gamma's going to be live. And then, Nib will also be able to be used later on. So this isn't bad. It's kind of awkward to draw Seyfried and white compared to Seyfried and black, where Seyfried and black is insane. To where this is a little bit more awkward. Draw Roshi, then go ahead and activate Desires. This will be banishing 10, drawn to a Nib and a Qinglong. Looking at the banishes, we see 2 GG, a Chuchi, a Lulu, Qinglong. Then they're going to go ahead and they're going to activate Qinglong, and then Kieran effect, target it. They're going to chain tiding to bounce and bounce, and then activate the Qinglong, and then go ahead and GG effect. And then they're going to let this resolve, so go ahead and special summon itself out by dumping Lulu, and then activate the Roshi effect. In response, they are going to chain Gamma there, so summon out Gamma, summon out Driver, and then end phase, GG will add back Lulu, and pass. Draw Abs. Ooh, okay. Safer, get rid of Abs. Combo. Normal summon effect, get rid of Abs, and then go ahead and search out Nocto, and then Abs effect to go search out Tracer. I love how this card, doesn't just search the babies. It searches, Nocto, Levian scenarios. Such a cool card. And then go for Striker Dragon. And then they're going to go ahead and get the Nocto and Striker effects. So go ahead, summon, and then search for boot. Then get rid of those, go for Romulus. And then effects, so go search Ravine, and then draw. And draws into a Chaos space. Okay, that's a extremely good discard for Ravine. Discard, go dump Levy, and then activate the Seyfried effect. Banish to add. And then they're going to banish Stark, summon out Levy. Ooh, okay. Honestly, any hit from this hand is a pretty decent hit. See, Kieran's the worst. So they're going to hit Lulu. Alright, hits Phantasme. Not a bad hit. Go for Seal. And then activate Boot. Boot effect. Summon out the Tracer. Tracer effect. Popping Boot to summon out from the deck. And then they're going to summon out the Recharger. And then drop Nib there, before they can go ahead and summon a Popega Ruler or anything. Tribute everything, pass over a token, Seal effect to summon, and then Seal, bring out Chamber effect to go grab Trap. And then get rid of those to go for IP. And then banish Levy, summon out White, turn that into a Pisty. And then white to go search black. So go ahead and grab that from the deck to the hand. And then activate Tiding. Banish. Summon out Chamber. and then activate Chaos Space, banish, and then is going to put back Striker, draw into Chaos Space, and then get rid of Chamber for Striker Dragon, and then activate the Star. Yeah, not activating Striker Dragon, activating Pisty. We'll misclick there. Pisty, go ahead and summon out Tracer. And then Striker Dragon effect, pop Pisty, add Recharger. Recharger effect, target Pisty, summon out Recharger. And then go for Savage. Savage effect to equip. And then, yeah, banish white, summon out black. Go for Unicorn. And then get rid of those. Go for access code. And they will admit defeat there. So going on into the second game now, we are going to see Virtual World go first. Opening hands, we have Ash, Recharger, Nib, Quick Launch, Abs. This is nice. It kind of sucks to draw this, but at the same time, it's not like too bad of a draw. They have multiple going second cards, and they have Called By, City, Scythe, City. Aw, look at that. I don't think they're going for a way to like pop this. They're probably just playing like Sanctum. I feel like you wouldn't have a way to like really pop this because you wouldn't be going for Shen then, and you have to be like going for something weird, and like, yeah, this is definitely just a Sanctum target. But they bricked. Go ahead, bring out Chuchi, set, pass, draw, nice. And then activate Quick Launch, summon out Rocket Synchron, and then special summon out Abs, turn those into Pepega Ruler. And then you're going to get those effects, and they are just going to let this go through. They're not going to try to, like, Called By hit this or anything. Probably just saving it for, like, a seal. Then go ahead and then grab Tracer, mill 5. Ooh, even hits the light there. So they're going to grab back Nocto. They hit Chaos Space, Tracer, a light. And then they're going to normal summon out Tracer since they started off with the Quick Launch. Battle phase, poke for 46, main phase 2, go for Striker Dragon effect, go search boot. And then get rid of those for seal. And then banish the light and dark for Pepega Ruler effect, summon itself out. And then Nocto effect, summon itself out. And then go ahead and get rid of those for IP, Nocto draw. Nocto drawing into a Nocto. Nice. Chaos Space effect. It's going to put back the Striker Dragon here. And then draws into a Droplet. So they're going to set Droplet. We can see like all the going second cards. I mean, there's a lot. We see like Lightning Storm, Droplet, Droll, Ash, Nib. I mean, that's a solid amount of going second cards. And Gamma. Yeah, that's a lot. And then passing here, draws order. Oh, wow. Go ahead and activate City. City, bring out Qinglong. And then Qinglong effect, banish City to go ahead. And they're going to negate IP. And then activate Crossouts. So this is going to go ahead and banish a Virtual World. So that way they can go ahead and Chuchi, try to pop their Qinglong. So that way they can try to play. Yeah, go ahead and Chuchi pop. So put back, and then activate Qinglong effect. Go grab Lulu, and then discard order Lulu effect, and then they're gonna chain Ash, chain Called By, and then chain Seal, and then that's gonna bounce Chuchi, and then Seal's second effect to summon. So this is going to summon out Seyford, and then set Chuchi pass, draw white. It's already game. Like, the Virtual World player obviously did not draw very good. Unicorn effect, spin back the Scythe. And then banish IP, summon white, battle phase, go ahead and attack for game. And they know this is Chuchi. You know, they bounce at the hand, they set it, so nothing to be afraid of. So GG's. So that is going to be it for the first match. We're going to see Team 1, Roberto Alt, be up. So now Team 1 has 2 left and Team 2 has 1 left. So Team 2 has to win 2 in a row. We're going to see that the first match was only 34 minutes long, which is honestly pretty quick for a Coliseum match, just because they tend to think longer than a regular match. They want to play more perfectly since there's like money on the line. But hopping on to the next match now. We're going to go ahead and see Roberto alt versus Takashi. Then we are going to see Roberto win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot and decide to go first. 41 versus 40. Opening hands, we have Nib, Gamma, Tracer, Droplet, and Rocket Synchron. You see like all these going second cards. I wonder like what their deck list is looking like exactly. Definitely interesting. We've seen a lot of deck lists switch over to like the 12 going second cards in the deck. But, you know, just curious. It's always cool to see. A lot of people play like just a little bit different of a Dragon Link main deck list. And then they have Chaos Space, Seyfried, Black Dragon, Abs, and Quick Launch. So their hand has no going second cards. They have a lot of Engine. Also, they open up a lot of way to Baby Dragons there. And then they're going to normal summon out Rocket Synchron, get rid of that. Striker Dragon effect to go search. So go grab the boot. Then activate boot. Boot effect to summon out Tracer. And then get rid of those for seal. And then set Droplet pass. So just deciding to end on a very simple board. If they wanted to, you know, they could have Striker Dragon, pop, add back Rocket Synchron, boot summon those out, put Pega Ruler, hot red. But that is going to also use a lot more. You know, this leaves boot up on the board. You have seal. Like, this is good enough. And then also, like, you have follow-ups through it. Pass, draw Talons. Then they're going to normal summon out Seyfried, seal effect to bounce, and then seal effect to summon out. So this is going to summon out the Abs. Then activate Talons to look at the hand, and that's going to hit Nib. So chooses to hit Nib. Okay. They had like a Tiding or a Droplet set, which they do here. They go ahead and make the Gamma live. But I guess like once they do that, they can like start like playing around it. It's like, yeah, I just want to hit Nib there. Go ahead and quick launch. And then quick launch, bring out Rocket Synchron. Then special summon out Abs. Said, bro, come on, bro, yo. Striker Dragon effect. They're gonna go ahead and Droplet negate. And then Abs effect to go search. Grab Rocket Synchron. And then get rid of those. I feel like they're taking a while here. Yeah, I was gonna say like I had to click next a lot. That's why they were saying, bro, come on, bro, because they took like 3 minutes. Everyone always said I get this comment all the time whenever I post these Ironmans. There's at least one comment every Ironman. Someone will be like, DB Grinder, why do people get so mad during these? Like, why do they tell their opponents to hurry up? There's no timer. But, like, imagine if you were sitting there at your house and you're playing a match and your opponent's taking 3 minutes to play. Like, each play, right? You're going to get bored. Like, it's just insane for 3 minutes each play. Because if they're taking 3 minutes each play, then you should be allowed to take 3 minutes each play. And that's just not a reasonable, like, it's not reasonable. Matches are going to end up being hours long if that happens. And, you know, you should be playing at a solid pace. Now, if you have to take a minute here and there, just like 1 minute to think about your plays when something gets difficult in these Ironmans, you know, they allow it. Like, they're okay with it taking a minute for you to do something. But when it takes, like, you know, 2.5 minutes for you to decide to, like, do something with this, then yeah, you know, they're gonna tell you to hurry up. It's your job to tell the opponent to play faster. Same thing in real life. People always complain about losing to slow play, but they never actually tell their opponent to hurry up, or they never call the judge for slow play. So, like, I don't know. They're gonna go ahead and Chaos Space, get rid of Seyfried, go search Levy. That didn't take a while, right? That did take a while! How? Yeah, I had a feeling. How are you about to take 45 seconds to add Levy when it's your only target? Like, oh, what? There's no way. Lag really bad? Alright. It passes the test. I believe him there, just because it was their only target. They're going to go ahead and use the effect. hitting the Rocket Synchron, activate Chaos Space, put back Striker Dragon, draw on the Talons. 17-minute turn. It has been a while. Unicorn, and then they're going to go ahead and banish Seyfried. Go ahead and grab back Levy, activate Ravine, discarding Tracer, dump Seyfried, special summon out Black by banishing, and then go ahead and get rid of those. Go for access code, and then, yeah, go ahead and summon Levy, and then game. So, yeah, they're definitely lagging there. Lagging hardest game. Yeah, so going on to the next game, we are going to see Roberto be going first. Opening hands, we have Quick Launch, Rocket Synchron, Boot, Quick Launch, Nocto. A lot of rockets in hand. And then they have Rocket Synchron, Nib, Nocto, Brotar, and Chaos Space. So, looking at these hands, they do have a going second card here, plus combo. They are playing Brotar too, which we've seen more players start doing recently. When LP got hit, most people just instantly cut Brotar from their decks, but people still want to play this because Seal can summon it out, and then go grab like Levy as follow-up, and then this card in Graveyard is good. Activate Quick Launch, so Quick Launch, summoning out Tracer. Then Nocto effect summon itself out. The reason why they're doing that here is because they already have Boot, so like there's no point of Striker Dragging. Like, summoning Striker Dragon would just be kind of pointless. Like it puts a Dark in Graveyard, but you could just leave it in the extract as like an arrow or more follow-up. Go for Seal, then activate Nocto. Nocto, draw on the Tracer. Then activate Boot. Boot effect to summon out the Tracer. Tracer, pop Boot, bring out Recharger. And then here they're going to go ahead and activate the good old Nib. Tribute everything away. Seal effect. Seal, summon out Chamber. Chamber, go search Tiding. And they can definitely still play here. Like, they haven't even normal summoned yet. They have Rocket Synchron. They have something in Graveyard to target with it if they want to. They have Quick Launch. Go ahead, normal summon effect. Bring out the Nocto. And then get rid of those for the Pepega Ruler. Pepega Ruler effect. Let's go! What are you going to hit? Levy Seyfried. Levy Seyfried. Okay. Ab Seyfried Nocto. We also see the Super Poly. This is insane in the mirror match. I actually hate this card so much. Like, there's very few cards in the game that I actually just, like, dislike. Super Poly is one of them. Like, gosh, like, cards that you just, like, can't respond to at all like this. That just, like, wipe your board. Like, that's insane. They're going to add back Abs. And then activate Quick Launch. Bring out Rocket Synchron. And then get rid of those two to go for IP. And then get rid of Chamber. Go for Striker Dragon. Get rid of Rocket Synchron for Pisty. Pisty effects. Summon out Seyfried. They haven't used Seyfried this turn. Seyfried, get rid of itself. Go search out White. And then they're going to Striker Dragon. Pop Pisty. Recharger for Tracer. And then banish Noctos. Summon out White. Slap those into a Quad Boral. White effect to go search. And then this is going to go search out the black from the deck to the hand. And now they can go for, you know, the Hot Red, Savage, IP. Go ahead and summon. Turn those into Savage. Savage effect, equipping Quad Boral. And then banish Light and Dark, summon out Pepega. And then turn those into a Hot Red. Set Tiding and pass. So they don't have, like, the best target for a Tiding here. Like, Striker Dragon isn't bad. They don't have, like, a Unicorn, like, Unicorn access or anything here. So the end board's, like, a little bit messed up. But to be fair, they did get hit with Nib. It's not like this was done, like, uninterrupted or anything. They draw Phantasme. Ah, great. That would have been pretty good, like, last turn. Nib, attack IP. Just, okay that. Normal summon Brotar. Get rid of that for Striker Dragon. Striker Nocto. Summon out. And then go search Boot. And then activate Tiding to bounce the Nocto. And then activate Boot. Savage negate. So, said you either have TTT Chaos Space or you don't. They almost had it. Yeah, they're just gonna go ahead and admit defeat here. Honestly, like, I feel like they kind of played that weird, no? Because, like, why did they need to attack over IP? Like, hear me out here. Hear me out here. The IP doesn't actually do a lot. Like, they have to be playing Appaloosa and then go ahead and make the Appaloosa, and then Tiding would have to bounce the other dragon. So, like, they wouldn't actually have, like, a lot. You know? So, maybe you just, you try to play in the main phase, you know, you Brotar can help you out breaking the board. You could, like, crash into something, Brotar effect, and then if they stop that, you can boot. You have Chaos Space, get rid of Rocket Synchron, they negate with something. They already negated Brotar, boot, summon back out Rocket Synchron. Like, I don't know. Doesn't seem bad. Well, I guess that it would depend how this played out, how the boot would work. But going on to game 3 now, I feel like that game 2 was very weirdly played by Takashi there. But going on to game 3, opening hands, you have Seyfried, Gamma, Quick Launch, Nib, and Gamma. So they do have like multiple going second cards, plus combo. They have Lancia, Nib, Chaos Space, Nocto, and Tiding. So start the turn, Chaos Space, get rid of Lancia, go search out the Black Dragon. And then special summon out Black by banishing Lancia, and then link away Black and the Striker Dragon, Striker, Black, Nocto. So summon, search. Pretty nutty here. And then they're going to get rid of those, go for Romulus, and then Romulus, Nocto. So draw on the Nib and go search Ravine. Activate Ravine, discard, go dump Abs, and then Abs effect to go search out Tracer. And then special summon out White by banishing Striker Dragon. And then getting rid of those for a Seal. And then Chaos Space to go put back the Striker Dragon. Feel like they could have done this before they made Seal. Go search or go draw into Rocket Synchron. And then activate Boot. Boot effect to summon out Tracer and Rocket Synchron. And then Tracer effect, pop, summon, Nib. Okay, so they're not going to drop Nib there. They're just going to let them keep going. Okay, fair enough. Go ahead and Gamma the Pepega Ruler, and then summon out Driver. And then they're going to activate the Pepega Ruler effect, banish, summon that out. I don't know if I like the way Roberto played this out. If you wanted to Gamma, I feel like instead of doing it on Pepega Ruler, you do it on, like, Tracer. But then, like, if they keep going with something else, then you have to Nib and be awkward. But if they just have, like, a random extender, they turn, like, Rocket Synchron random extender into, like, Quad Boral. Right? And then, like, the Quad Boral effect, and they've used everything, and then in response to Quad Boral, you could drop Nib. And then they only get Seal summon. Or you could even just let that go through. They summon out, like, Tracer and Rocket Synchron, because this wouldn't be there. And then that wouldn't do anything. Yeah, so they wouldn't even go for that. Like, Guess they have to go for a Pisty. Yeah, they have to go for a Pisty Striker Dragon play with an extender. Yeah, that would be the play. Pisty, Striker Dragon. And then, like, Nib would be excellent there. We're going to go for Hot Red, set Tiding, go ahead and activate Nib. So tribute everything. Yeah, I think they probably should just Gamma Tracer. I think Gamma on Tracer was the wave there. And then Seal. I don't think seeing deck this much is legal, bro. Like, if I was to take this much time. Let's see. How long did it take? Seal effect. I'm going to guess a minute and 45 seconds. So they activated it here. Okay, so it took them about 3 minutes. Yeah, like, Roberto is a pretty good dragon player. Like, if he was to have, like, 3 minutes per play, like, he'd probably play the deck, like, perfect. go ahead, discard, go search Levy, and then summon out Levy by banishing Darks effect. Go ahead, and this is going to smack away the quick launch. Turn Brotar and the Striker Dragon pop, add Recharger effect, bring out the Hot Red, and then pass. So now they have Tiding on Levy and Hot Red. Brotar follow up. This is pretty. Oh my gosh. I spoke way too soon. I was like, this is pretty good, but it's buns. This is what I'm saying. Like, this card is stupid. This card is such a stupid card. Go ahead, get rid of those. Like, it's so dumb. Effect, pop Nib, pop the back row. Like, you can't tell me this card's not dumb. You can't. Every time this card's good in the format, it's overly good. Or whenever it's good versus a deck, it's overly good versus that deck. And to play around it, you have to make, like, the most awkward end boards. And then this card just being in the format makes you have, like, an awkward end board. And they don't even have to draw it for you to end on that end board because you don't know their hand. Dislike this card. But wow. Wow, they really top deck Super Poly. That's kind of dirty, I'm not going to lie. It's kind of dirty. But that is it. That was a way to end it. Wow. That match was about 59 minutes long. Kind of like an inflated time though, since this player was taking a long time to think about their plays. But still. But we are going to see Team 1 win here. Winning 2-0. Team 2 did not win a single match. They could not beat Roberto's Dragon Link deck, winning 2 matches in a row. Once against Virtual World and then once against Dragons. You know, sadly Virtual World brick, but I mean that's what Virtual World does. Like, that deck is just, it sucks that like the deck's worst enemy is itself. And it's not even just like it happens sometimes. Like, happens so often. So like there's people that like build the decks that way it doesn't brick. Shout out Santi. Builds it like that so that way the deck doesn't brick. But then like it has less going second cards. It's like you're gonna have to either brick or have like going second cards. Like, it's just tough. It's so tough. The deck building with that deck is rough. I can't wait for something like Small World to come out. Maybe that'll end up changing how the deck is built, because you could go ahead and like change up the deck some on how you decide to build it. You could like cut Desires and not play as many engine cards, because like if you play Desires you have to play like more engine cards so you don't banish them. But you could just like cut Desires, maybe play like Small World, Prosperity, Extravagance or something like that, and then just have like a deck built different and then still have like enough going second cards while like not bricking as much. Who knows? I can't wait for Small World to actually come out. That card is going to be so fun with deck building. So many different options with that card. That card is actually ridiculous. Shout out to Pepega Ruler for being crazy. And with that being said, again, make sure you go check out the Coliseum. Link down below at the top of the description. Shout out to Nesh for running the Coliseum. I appreciate you. I love the Coliseum. Definitely go check them out if you want to go play money matches. Best place to play them. I'm not just saying that because like I get replays from them. I'm being serious. Best place to play money matches. If you want to go play money matches and get better at the game and money match pretty much at any time of the day. Like literally right before I started recording this, there was an IronMan starting, and it's 150 right now. I mean, this IronMan was probably like 30 minutes long, but an IronMan was starting at like 1:20 a.m. Like, it's literally happening all the time. It's crazy. You can also play old formats, rogue format. There's like 4-person tourneys where you can pay like $20, and the winner of the 4-person tourney will get like $75 or $70. $70 is what the last one was. So you can go ahead and like enter these kind of tournaments, and you can get better. Also, if you playing like an Iron Man or something, and the replays are good, you can go ahead and send them in the IronMan replay section, and who knows, maybe it'll get posted on the channel. There's definitely people that have like gotten the name on the channel strictly just from IronMan replays, like Bill Wee. That is the perfect example. Bill Wee is like, I remember like literally like 5 months ago, no offense, like I never heard of him. And then all of a sudden Bill Wee just came on here and sweeped like 3 teams in a row with Tri Brigade, and it's like, what? Who is this? What are they doing? It was crazy, but shout out to Bill Wee too, and cool guy. And with all that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.